Hello, I hope that stream started. It's an unexpected streaming. I decided to make a little bit of a stream in English because I've been streaming on my Twitch channel in Russian, and I had many people who came to the stream and chat and said hello. Oh, hi, Lavanderlinde. Yo. So stream is working now. It's a great news. How you doing, by the way? Let me know. And actually, continuing my story, that's why I decided to make a stream in English, because I haven't done it for a while, and maybe now it's gonna be better. Hello, H7 Maida. I hope it's that's the right way of pronouncing your name. So that's gonna be like just a chatting small stream. I'm gonna talk to anyone who wants to ask a question or something, or just chat. I hope I won't fight anyone, because I'm gonna explain you why now. Because I'm gonna play using Steam Lab OBS. And I actually connected the controller. Usually it's a stream from PC, and usually I'm using mouse and a keyboard, but for streams where I have to read the chat, I'm actually using controller, because I'm looking at the game through a Steam Lab OBS this program. And that's why I'm using controller and not gonna be able to fight someone good with the controller. Okay, maybe deers. I have a little bit of delay, you know, when you're watching, not directly in the game, but in. Okay, I'm gonna grab this deer and read the first question. Actually, yesterday, before I'm gonna read the first question, I'm gonna tell you the story. That's why I streamed via Twitch, because there are more opportunities, and I just played the game, PvP, and pretty much crushing. Better than I've expected was running. But then I can just go to the Red Dead Redemption application and play, just having all Okay, let's chat. Let's check the question. Marka asks, "Hey, have they fixed it? Never without one." I don't know why you think that it was needed to fix this ability. It seems to work the same as it used to. And please let me know what do you mean by fix it. Okay, let's go. Just was fighting with low-level dude, Nipa Man asks. When will these simpletons learn that you can win a fight against a high level? It's not actually true, I disagree with you. It's not a situation where you can't win fight against a high level, but you have to be at least like level 20, I would say. Then you will have rolling block rifle, you will have maximum health and enough money to buy yourself a few ability cards. Okay, I'm gonna actually make this supply mission, because I have to do something while streaming, right? And I wasn't doing any supply missions for some time now. So let's make it. It's gonna be fun. An Effective Way asks, I get permanent ban from Sony. What can I do? I have no idea. I'm not playing on a PlayStation. But I guess it's a problem if you get banned from Sony, not from Rockstars. Then it's not a good situation for you. Why I can't find animal in this game? I have same idea. I have same problem. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to remove best donations from Russian channel, so I'm gonna do it now. I have some problems with looking for animals on Xbox as well. There are like really no animals at all. Well, it seems like I don't have to go too far to make this quest. I have a varmint rifle, which is for hunting. Okay, I have to... I don't have a PvE build, but it's fine. No, it might be a problem. Because I don't have strange medicine. I'm just gonna go and kill them with this. With auto-aiming, help. Because it's super easy. And we're gonna loot them. Of course. Looting is good. Get a new PS5, Wonderlinda suggests. Yeah, and or maybe just a new PlayStation Network account. Okay, so Marco have better description. After they nerfed Never Without One, the description on the card remains the same. It is still saying the card would block a headshot, because it doesn't block sometimes. It doesn't block like really often. Oh, hi to anyone who just joined. From my tests, Never Without One would save you like 1 time out of 5 from a headshot. But yeah, description is still the same, but it's not that card is broken, it's the way they changed it. So, and to be honest, Never Without One before this change was absolutely imbalanced card. It was must have, and it makes sense to change absolutely imbalanced card. Now it's fine. Actually, by the way, at the moment I'm using this ability card. As you can see, I'm pretty sure that it's really good in some builds. Oh, you know what we're gonna do now? I'm gonna go to my Moonshiner property, and first of all I'm gonna show it to you. I changed it to the Hunter again, despite the fact there is a bear on the floor. So, oh, I have an idea. I'm gonna buy another one. Flower. Is it looking cool? Yeah, IO Alpha is absolutely correct. Never Without One blocking like only shots to your head, not head. Face shots is not blocked. Hey, Amir. Hello. Hello to anyone again. Thank you for wishing me a good luck, because I'm gonna need it since my English is still far from perfect. And thank you, Messia. But by the way, I'm trying to read all the comments now. Thankfully, it's not so many people on the stream, so I can do it. Bedded Hoster. It shot 2 or more times. Which ability card? If shot 2 or more times, which ability card is better? Iron Lung or Fool Me Once? Fool Me Once. Of course, because more than like 5 shots is also more than 2, and for this situation Fool Me Once is much better. For cards like Winning Streak or Fool Me Once, there is a borderline. 2 shots. 2 shots makes no difference which card you're using. If 3 shots, then using Winning Streak or Fool Me Once is better. If 1 shot, then of course using Iron Lung or let's say Landon's Patience is better. Hello. Okay, have you ever listened to Story Mode soundtrack? Yes. And I enjoyed it, but not like something that I would listen over and over again, so I don't have a favorite song. But plus I like the songs in the online as well. Maybe as the same, I have no idea. I just listened because someone linked this to me, so I listened to the soundtrack from Story Mode. It's cool, it's... I don't know how to say it in English. Atmospheric, but not something that I would like to add to my playing list. snipers are really powerful right now, Amir asks. Amir, there's gonna be a video tomorrow, spoiler, and it's gonna be about snipers. It's not that snipers are powerful, it's specifically Carcano rifle that is extremely powerful. But yeah, on a PCs in general, any sniper rifle is powerful and too powerful, but there is not much they can do about it, because you know what, Rockstar is trying to balance the game the same way on a PC and on a console, and it's just not a great idea. So they won't have this perfect balance on each of the platform. And for example, sniper rifles now too strong on a PC, but if they gonna nerf it, they will be really bad weapon choice on a console. I hope that I cleared my point. Okay, I have to scroll a little bit questions because there are too many of them. I'm sorry for that, but okay. Bearded Horser, great explanation. Thank you. You're welcome. One music was cutted from story online. Oh yeah, if online music is cutted from stories, then I like this a lot, especially the music when you start in a fight in free roam. Is, you know, this just nervous music. I enjoy it. New wheat is gonna be, yes, tomorrow. You playing on a PC? Yes, at the moment I'm playing on a PC, but I'm using a controller. Usually I'm playing with a mouse and a keyboard, but because of the technical issues with the stream, it's not like really the issues, but I want to have this ability to read chat and see if there are donations sometimes, so I would read them right away. That's why I'm actually watching to my game via the Streamlabs OBS program. That's why I cannot use mouse and a keyboard, and I have to use a controller. But to be honest, I like to use a controller in a free roam when, you know, just hanging around, looking for treasures or collector stuff. It just feels better to me than mouse and a keyboard. But on the other hand, when playing in PvP, mouse and a keyboard is absolutely must-have. So I will try to continue reading random question. Papuri and Europa. I guess it's Italian. Are you still coming across crazy cheaters spawning cougars in PC? Lol. No, to be honest, I haven't spot any cheaters for some time now. I saw a lot of them at the moment when I was making video. Just too many on just anywhere. On a free roam, in showdown series, anywhere. But for sometimes there are not too many cheaters, and you know what? There is a consequence. I have a biggest Russian language community, Red Dead Online. There are 11,000 people in my Discord, and there are many notifications about people are getting banned, whether for using cheats or for somehow using the stuff from cheats. For example, if you're getting many cougars, if you will take these cougars and sell them, you can get a ban. And I have many of these cases. So I believe that they are actually fighting against. So let's take a look. Floral or refined? Refined sounds silly. I'm gonna go and buy floral. Okay, so welcome to my stream, anyone who just joined, and I'm trying to read the chat as much as I can, but there are too many going on. Okay, Amir Mix says, some people say there is a hackers fly up in a PC. Have you seen them? I saw many hackers, but not recently. Maybe they are done with the game because it got boring for them. Ayo Alpha asks, does dual saved off apply to a gunslinger card? It's hard to tell. From my test it does. We were testing this when it just came out. You know what? I'm gonna make a little bit of a Moonshiner, medium strange, just to get this discount for a horse. If you don't know, this week if you make an average Moonshine, sell it, you're gonna get 30% discount on a horse. And let's make something like this. Yeah, maybe this. Or yeah, better this because we have all the ingredients. Best ability cards for using a bow. That's a great question. First of all, it's of course Painted Black or Slippery Bastard. You wanna use one of these cards. It's fine with Slow and Steady just to protect yourself from Painted Black, from Slippery Bastard. I'm sorry, but the most benefits you get in while using Slippery Bastard or Painted Black. Then it doesn't matter. Rest ability cards not really matters for bow because you wanna go for a headshot, so maybe eye for an eye is good, maybe some protection, but it's not so important. So that's how my property looks with flowers, much better than with dead bears on the floor, if you know what I mean. It's not cool. Speed Demon says meow, and meow, it means like hello in the cat's language. Today I ran into a level 37 that was using speed hack, aimbot, and weird stuff. Yes, there are many hackers, unfortunately. So anyone is saying about the hackers. The joke you make in your wits are funny as hell. Do you know any good Russian joke? I know a lot of Russian jokes, but some of them are hard to translate. And again, I'm a funny guy. I mean, just look. And shy. If shy means the same as I think that someone who doesn't says anything good about himself. Okay, so you see, that's why it's hard to make jokes. I have language problems. What's up, Ruski? Is never without one still worth it? Yes, it's still worth it. Mausers or Navy revolvers? Mausers for sure, for PvP. Do you have a cat in real life? Yes, I have a cat in real life. It sleeps right after, right close to me at the moment. He has a pillow and special pillow for a cat, and he sleeps. And maybe if I'll add, you know, webcam, anyone will be able to see my cat because he's cool. Is your name a very Russian name? Yes, my name is very Russian name. My name is Vladimir, which is probably one of the most famous Russian names because you know why. So, it's a very Russian name. It's not even a Russian name. This name was before Russia even existed. It's a Slavic name. So Jay asks, what ability cards did you use to hack the United? Good question. Never without one. That's what they were using. Do you know of it? Only PvP cat. Lancaster glitch. Yes, I know. I've been talking about this in some videos. It's a trash. People who are using this glitch, they have no respect for other players and for themselves. I don't like this. Thank you for your great content, and what amazing accent. Thank you. Do you have Instagram? No, I don't have an Instagram. I have Discord server in Russian. I have, which is like Russian Facebook, Vkontakte. It's called. It's a social network for Russian language community, and I have Twitch. That's all my social media. Vlad. Yes, Hosam, it's because of Vladimir Putin. This name is so well known. When using Slippery Bastard, which weapons should I favor using? You should favor using just... I'm gonna show it to you. Saved off shotguns, bow, and Carcano rifle. Damn it. Carcano rifle, bow, saved off shotguns. It's the best combination for Slippery Bastard if you're playing with auto aiming. If you're playing without auto aiming, then I'm gonna use Carcano, rolling block rifle, and 2 volcanic pistols. That's probably the answer. Is it possible to make one-shot Springfield rifle build? Yes. Oh, without Horseman? Well, yes, it's possible. You would have to use close game, Landon's patience, and sharpshooter, but it's a stupid build because, you would have to come really close and look through a scope, which makes no sense. But that's gonna be a one-shot kill still. So, I'm from Brazil, says Lucas Dondoni. Hello to Brazil. If anyone from Brazil also, please let me know, because it's an interesting... Never been to Brazil, of course. Yesterday is the first day I encountered a rapid fire and repeater, and it's so overpowered. Hello from Lebanon, comrade. I know some people from Lebanon, so hello. It's not like with the Brazil. But also glad to meet you. Yes, Lancaster Repeater's rapid fire is extremely overpowered, and in my opinion, people are ruining the game experience for other players by using this trash. Do you have a cat? Yes, I have a cat. I guess I should have to get myself a webcam just to show my cat to all the world. Cats are cool. Okay, so at the moment I'm gonna wait for my Moonshine to craft, and therefore I will just go and get some sawed off, no, not saved, not sold, okay, sawed off shotgun. Thank you for pointing this to me. Yeah, because it makes sense, because it was a saw used to make this barrel so short. Okay, and yeah, hello to New Zealand here, Denmark, Syria, Pakistan, which is kind of weird because in different countries there is a different time of day now, and people from across the globe are here, which is kind of fascinating. And I just checked, and we have 94 people watching. So hello to you all. It's a good result in my opinion. What breed is your cat? Oh, it's a good question, Andy. I'm gonna answer that right away. I'm gonna answer the previous question. What horse am I riding? It's a Norfolk Roadster, the cheapest one, because it's white. I wanted to ride. I'm not gonna say to ride a white horse, because it's it's not cool, as I found out. But I wanted a white horse. So, what breed is my cat? It's a Scottish plus American. There is a breed of American cats, as it turned out, and they mixed it with Scottish, and I have my cat now. He's half Scottish, half... Oh no, not a Scottish, British plus American. So, hello from Michigan, USA. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit scrolling the chat because I have no ability to read questions that fast. And hello, by the way, to Michigan, USA. And we see many people from USA, Georgia on my mind here from Comp364. As you can see, we have so many people across the world. It's cool. And L Viking is from Dubai. I've been to Dubai, by the way. And it's an interesting city. something really unusual. Cool city. Oh. Neck shot with the arrow doesn't kills, which is weird. What are the best weapons to dual wield for PvP? It depends, Blitzky. It's a complex question, and the answer is always complex. For different situations, different weapons are the best. Oh, and I haven't read the belt quality, which is cool. So, I have Russian blue cat. Yeah, Russian. Yeah, I know this breed, of course. They are really badass looking Russian cats. I gonna change his name to PvP cat. Oh, take care with it, because if you're gonna change this to PvP cat, his name, maybe he's gonna go for PvP against other cats, and that's gonna be dangerous. Hello from Texas. Oh, hi Texas. So many people from USA, many people from another parts of the world, like I believe that Saudi Arabia is on exactly the opposite side of the globe than Texas. So I'm still repeating it's cool, but it's really cool. Use focus fire to read the comment. Yeah, I have to read the comments somehow. When will you do a face reveal? When I'm gonna have my, I don't know, webcam set up and working. Best ability cards for PvE, Hossam asks. It's a easy question, because best ability cards for PvE is only one ability card that you have. You just have to have. It's Strange Medicine. And you can use pretty much any other ability card. For example, I enjoy PvE lately with Slippery Bastard. Yes, it uses a lot of Deadeye, but it can save you in really tough situations. Otherwise, you would die. But if you want to just go save PvE, then I would go with Strange Medicine, Kick in the Butt, and probably I don't have this card on PC because I'm not doing that much of PvE without scoping, but quite an inspiration is kind of good. So just make sure that you have enough of restoration ability cards, and you're good to go in PvE. Hello from Germany. I hope I'm gonna go to Germany soon, because my wife is actually she works as a translator, and her first language is German. She knows many languages, but German is her best. And when we are abroad and she starts speaking German, no one believes that she's not from Germany. So, rolling block or Carcano rifle for PvP? It's another good question. It depends. Again, if you're going for a playing style, like, you know, you're sitting, for example, here in a free roam, for example, and you're going to kill people over there, which is gonna be often in a free roam PvP, then I would use a rolling block, because it has more damage. It's possible to kill against level 1 tonic with one shot, and it's just cool. But if you're playing, you know, just running around the map and fighting on a mid-close distances, then you have to use a Carcano. But with a Carcano you wanna use express ammo and 2 ability cards, just like I have now. You wanna use sharpshooter and peak condition to make it 1 body shot kill. That's probably the answer. Okay, hello, DJ Smokey asks. Like your videos and information, Greece from Belgium. Hello. DJ Smokey, greetings. Fool me once, still worth to use for PvP. Young Ju asks. Not really. I'm not sure whether it does, because you know what's the problem? It works really good against weapons that are hitting you multiple times, like Lancaster repeater or pistols. But in my opinion, now it's different meta now. It's a meta for Carcano rifles, for bows and the headshots, for something like this. Maybe for shotguns on a closer range. And fool me once just not gonna protect you from this. It used to be really good when it was Lancaster was a meta. Maybe it's still a meta for people who haven't adjusted yet but I don't know. In my opinion, Carcano rifle is like way ahead of other weapons at the moment, and you have to make your builds accordingly. That's why I personally not using Fool Me Once now. I'm using Never Without One, and I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, Never Without One gives you 10% damage reduction, which would protect you from one body shot with Carcano, from one body shot kill. And that's important. And second, sometimes, not too often, but it's gonna protect you from the bow headshot, which is also cool. None of this gonna happen if you are using Fool Me Once. So that's my ideas why I don't like this card in PvP anymore. On the other hand, it's pretty cool card for PvE still. Greetings from Mexico, Salvador Emmanuel asks. Oh, thank you, John Van der Riche. But I'm sorry for pronunciation, Johan. My bad. I'm not able to read such long words. Good videos. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel and for good words. And I'm really sorry, John. It's beyond my level of confidence to read long words in English. So, you ever use eye for an eye, Andy asks. No, not really. Good morning, X Death Claim X. It's not morning where I live, it's like afternoon, but still good morning. It's 15 o'clock at where I'm living. Cat, do you think maybe Rockstar changed the honor mechanics of the game to work with the roles? I hope so, Leandro. I really hope so. Because now honor system is just a total joke. I wish it would be something, at least something. So maybe here is my idea, right? If your honor is high, you get some discounts in shops. If your honor is low, you getting more money from robbing people, looting strangers, or maybe even make it work with a role system. So if your honor is high, you are able to play as a bounty hunter. If your honor is low, you are able to play only as a, I don't know, new role bandit, which gonna make sense. Alpha asks, which is your preferred scope for snipers? Sometimes the long is too much. So that's what she said. I wish she ever said that, but to me, at least. Bedins. I actually had the picture for that's what she said here. No, it's just a cat like, but you got the cat like for that's what she said reference anyways. I believe I'm using. I'm definitely using short scope on my Carcano, and I believe I'm using mid scope on a rolling block, despite the fact that I'm using rolling block only for the sniper battles. Still, I feel like long scope is too much. What cut setup would little Vodочка? Vovочка, I read Vodочка, because you know Vodочка is like a small vodka. Vovочка use. Little Vovочка, I don't know what card setup would he use. Yes, that's what she said, is a good one. Did you make the sound of... No, it's not the sounds that are making, or even my cat making. I tried it. It's a sound from YouTube library of free sounds. And I'm just gonna answer the next question. I knew will ask, is it my cat? Yes, it's my cat. It's not random one. But I tried to record sound how he makes this poor noise, and I couldn't make it, because you know he's refusing to be still when he's making the purr. He's moving all the time, and sound is not really cool, because most of the sound is a noise from him turning around. So IO Alpha says, I love the "that's what she said" joke. That's the only channel that can pull the joke off. Oh, thank you for saying that. Low honor should help you with the bootlegger. High should help you with bounty hunter. Yeah, maybe each role can be divided by two. Let's say trader role, good honor, high honor is gives you some benefits for trading, and low honor gives you some benefits for moonshiner. It would make sense. PvP Cat, you are a star in my house. We watch your videos together. Thank you for saying that. Wilfreda Bargos. Again, I'm not quite sure whether I have to read the nicknames, because I'm pretty sure that I'm screwing up the pronunciation of pretty much any word, and if it's someone's name that might sound offensive, but I don't mean to offend anyone. It's just my low skill. What's your cat's name? My cat's name is Johnny Depp, but not Johnny Depp. I'm gonna show you how exactly it's actually named in his. He has a passport, cat's passport, and it says something like this. Like this. Goni Depp with one P. Why Goni? Because cats, when they given names to cats that have some breed and they have passports official, they have to use the same word for all the cats that been born this day from one cat mother. Not sure why, but that's the rule. So there was a letter G, not J, and that's why he's Goni with one N and one P, because for some reason people who gave him name loved Johnny Depp, but were not good at pronunciation at all. I'm here for all the cat content. Yeah, cat content is the king. Don't feel bad. Your thick accent is part of your success. It's a kind of funny story, because I have an FCE degree, which is a diploma that British Council gives to people who pass in the exam, and they consider it as not native speakers, but the one who knows the language, let's say it officially. But there is a problem. I passed this exam like 14 years ago, maybe 15, I don't remember. And by that time, so many years ago, I had pretty much no accent, but no practice for so many years makes your skill a little bit worse. And that's what she said. What's the best weapon loadout for PvP? At the moment, I'm gonna show you my weapon loadout, and it's awesome. Just like me. So, we're gonna use Carcano rifle, we're gonna use bow, and we're gonna use sawed off shotguns. 2 sawed off shotguns. And we're gonna use next abilities. Peak condition, sharpshooter, never without one, and slippery bastard. Slippery bastard is the king. That's how I like it. The Alkani asks, "Hey Kitty, how old are you?" "I'm 34. "Yeah, right, I'm assuming you're like 12. "Sure. I mean, come on, do I sound like 12? 34, not even 25. Yeah, I have to practice saying the sold weapons. Sold. It sounds like it should. Okay, I have to find more collectibles for daily quest, and since finding collectibles is the only activity that I can do while reading the chat, that's what I'm gonna do. What is the best horse in online mode? Doesn't matter. All the same. Just take any. Take any you like. You see, that's the cheapest horse. It costs like $150, and I have like decent saddle, and I'm still fine. Less O sound. What made you pick Thanos as a thumbnail? I Newell asks. You see, it's a deep philosophy behind this choice, because Thanos is overpowered, and you know what? Who else is overpowered? Cats. So, not so deep of a philosophy, but cats are cool. That's why I pick. Not that Thanos is cool. Okay, now I'm confused, and I don't know. I don't know why I choose this thumbnail anymore. Let's take this rabbit. Less O sound, says one. Sun raw. Sawed off shotgun. Oh, thank you, Dr. Giraffe. Dr. Giraffe is a cool nickname, by the way. I like it. Playing on a PC with a controller, lol. It's not lol. I'm playing with watching to a Streamlabs OBS application, because I want to have an ability to read chats and to see donations, if any. Plus, to be honest, I'm playing with mouse and a keyboard only in PvP, and when I'm making PvE missions as well, but just traveling around looking for collector stuff, I prefer controller, because I can sit in my chair far from the screen and feel more comfortable. That's why. Hello PvP. Horns is my new build. Don't know about PvP. It's focus, fire, peak condition, gunslinger choice, and sharpshooter. House is my new build, not horns. It makes no sense if it's horns. But I'm just bad at reading. New build, don't know much about PvP. Focus, fire, peak condition, gunslinger's choice, it's sharpshooter. It's not good build for anything but free roam PvP. If you are playing in a free roam PvP, then this build is fine. You have to use like two semi-auto pistols and rolling block rifle. Then it's okay. But this build is not any good for any other activity in the game. That's my honest opinion about this build. Oh, thank you, Hosman. Hi, hello, Hosam said. Hosam said. Or sad. I'm sorry. If you don't like how I read the name, please let me know that you don't just write something like, I don't want you to pronounce my name, because you will screw it up and it will sound silly. So please just don't call my name. Don't call my name. You know the song, right? Don't call my name. So, Dr. Giraffes, using painted black, Gunslinger's Choice, Strange Medicine, an eye for an eye. Mad good in PvE. Yeah, that's a good one for PvE. It's really balanced, and it's not only for PvE, you can actually use it in some sort of a PvP showdown series pretty effectively. Not the best one, but will be fine. Saad, double A. Is letter only available in Arabic. Oh, that's an interesting information. I never know about this. Arabic should be language should be really hard to learn, in my opinion. Is semi-auto pistol better than Mauser? It's a good question, Zach Goodman. I'm probably gonna make some deeper tests to find it out, but so far my opinion is that's pretty much the same stuff. Just pick the one you like the most. Semi-auto is a little bit better, but from my tests, and also it benefits the Gunslinger's Choice much more than Mauser, but Mauser have more bullets. So it's not a case where you can say, okay, one is definitely better. No, it's close choice, but you have to decide for yourself. One Armored Dave, playing against most controller players with painted black feels like cheating. Well, I'm not playing. I'm playing with Carcano against controller users on a PC, and it just feels like cheating. Trust me, with slippery bastard, you're just gonna dominate anyone with painted black, anyone with anything, unless they are using the ball. Yesterday I bought all the pistols because Cat didn't make a video yet, but it's fine. I mean, Alkani, it's you're not gonna get wrong with this choice. There is no bad weapons in this game at the moment. Absolutely any weapon is good for something. I was sure that Volcanic Pistol is total trash for a long time, and it was on a console. But then when PC version was released, I played with mouse and Volcanic Pistols, and it's the best choice, the best pistol or revolver choice if you're playing with a mouse and a keyboard, in my opinion. Other weapons are not even close to Volcanic, because it makes 2 body shot kills from these close mid ranges, and that's really important. Semi-auto is faster, that's true. Semi-auto is faster, and it benefits from Gunslinger's Choice a lot. Have you found the Poison Poppy Moonshine receipt? No. I wasn't looking for it, but it's a weird situation. I read about a lot about this Poison Poppy. Not gonna try to read it again. But they are not here. Army Watermelon Rock says, I'm PvP player. Town plays mostly semi-auto. Any good loadouts? Well, there was a loadout pretty good for semi-auto, just a little bit higher in the chart. You can say Gunslinger's Choice, Eye for an Eye, Painted Black, and Strange Medicine. Or, to be honest, instead of Strange Medicine, now I would rather use Never Without One. Or some other defensive ability. With this kind of builds. With this, fast kill or die builds. Strange Medicine is good for builds like slow and steady. When you're staying in a slow and steady and shooting someone back, he's shooting at you and you have this tank potential, then I would rather go with Strange Medicine because it's gonna help you to win some duels. But for other instances, I would rather go for protection. Southern Guitarist asks, do you think Rockstar fixed the accuracy yet with maxed familiarity on Red Dead Online? I'm not quite sure about this. It's something that's hard to check with tests, and I have really doubts whether this familiarity actually gives you anything despite the reload speed, because I was testing and found no evidence for this stat even work properly. Watermelon. Alrighty, cat. Thanks. I look up to you for the great wits road to 100,000. Thank you. I highly doubt that it's possible for a channel like mine to reach 100,000 subscribers for many reasons. But thank you. Okay. Should I run never? Sunvro asks. Should I run never without one? With slow and steady build, yes. It's a good choice. I also use Iron Lung and Strange Medicine. It's fine. It's fine. I would rather use Sharpshooter instead of Iron Lung and use some scoped weapon, but it's up to you. If you're not comfortable with scopes, then it's gonna do good. But maybe instead of Iron Lung, you would use Fool Me Once here. Because you are tanking, you're protected from headshots. So. And you have protection from one-shot body kill with Karkana already, since you have never without one. Do you think Rockstar will release bank robbery? Absolutely sure, Zach. I'm absolutely sure that bank and train robbery will be in the game, and my bet it's gonna be this spring or summer. Oh, Moonshine is ready. And I'm not talking about my kitchen in real life. I'm talking about my Moonshiner stuff. How to get good at crafting? I need to get max tonics. I'm not sure how you can get good in crafting in this game, because anyone is good in crafting. To craft, all you have to do is go get some herbs and find a place to craft. That's it. Okay, let me in. It's my house. Your vodka is ready, says Spooky24. Yes, it's always ready. Farm roll would be awesome. Absolutely. Yes, I agree. It's another my point. I believe that farm roll with your own farm, why it's so cheap? Oh, it's because it's changed. Flavors is gone, so I have to make another flavor, but I cannot. So let's deliver this. I'm pretty sure that farm will be in the game. Probably not as soon as robbery rolls, because it's harder to make, I believe. Marcel talks too much when doing a sale. Yes, he's a Frenchman. French people like to talk. I was in Paris once, and it was even hard to ask where to find the underground, because you ask him where to find the underground, and you start in a conversation, and then they surrender. Just kidding. Impolite jokes. That's okay. Let's deliver the Fagorn says that most people are arrogant in French, and he's from Netherlands. Hello to the Netherlands, by the way. I like the people in French a lot. It seems to be really cool, and I don't know how to say it, but they just taking it easy. That's how I saw most Frenchmen. Relaxed and positive. And Paris is a beautiful city, of course. At least it used to be like 8 years ago I was but I enjoyed the Disneyland the most. Do you think people are using aimbot mods in shootout series? On PC, yes. I saw people using different bugs, not bugs, but cheats, for sure. But recently I don't see too many people. Probably they are just bored with the game. Of course, they are not going to check me. I don't look like a Moonshine. I have a pirate look. Who would think that pirate with a big wagon with this glass noise is a Moonshiner? Привет. Привет, William Strass. Paris is really dope, says Fagorns, but I'm not sure what do you mean by dope. I believe that it's what that means, something not super cool. Thanks for telling me I built Watermelon, says for the semi-autos. I also hope you hit 1000k. Also, the free aim shootout series are broken on console. Why? Oh, they putting you into auto aim session? That's weird. Paris is overrated, says Eric. I don't know, I liked it a lot. Like, maybe it depends on for how long you are staying in the city. I was in the city for 5 days and plus 2 days in the Disneyland, and 5 days is only enough to check the biggest, most famous places that you know from books, and it was cool. Broken because painted black. Well, yeah, painted black shouldn't work. You see, my position is next. Painted black shouldn't be allowed in a free aim session, but if it's there, you either have to use it or don't go play there, because otherwise you're in a huge disadvantage. So dope means awesome. Yes, then actually I agree. Thank you for saying me that. I thought it's something connected with like ass. Dope. Hello, PvP Cat. Is it your first stream? No, it's not. I actually made few streams in English, but they were far from perfect because of technical issues, because of I had no confidence speaking English, just like I'm speaking now, live. Now I got a little bit of my talking skill back, and I decided, okay, now I'm ready to make this stream in English because I'm gonna repeat the story. Maybe people missed it because I was talking about at the beginning of the stream. I've been streaming on my Twitch channel, where I'm streaming in Russian, and few people came there and asked in the comments why it's in Russian, why it's not in English, that they would like to see my stream in English. And I decided, okay, then I'm gonna make a stream in English. Maybe I'm ready. Maybe I'm gonna try it. Because last time I had many difficulties, you know, I've been saying all the time, like, I forgot the word. Now I'm doing slightly better. I will get even better, I hope, with practicing. So, let's continue. Anyone has a Blu-ray graphics? No, I don't. You see my graphics, it's 55 FPS, which is pretty good. Consider the fact that I'm streaming from the same PC that I'm playing the game. So 55 FPS is a good result, I believe. Oh, so I delivered the Moonshine, and now I can go and check whether I have this discount for horses. You speak English very well, PvP Cat. My better than my Spanish. Oh, I don't know what's your Spanish. Maybe it's really bad. My Spanish is limited by words like Buena Vista and Taco Burrito. That's why I'm I'm not any good in Spanish. Actually, my wife knows Spanish pretty good, and when we were on Cuba, she was talking to people, and Spanish sounds like really cool. I like the way it sounds. Okay, rabbit, leave. I'm gonna go and find... Your broken English helps your stream too. Oh, thank you. I don't know whether it's a compliment or not, but it's something that is good to know. You speak English better than me, and I only speak English. San Bro says, yes, that's a good one. What do you think about Slippery Bastard with the bow? I've made few videos. X1X. I've made few videos about this. I think that's a new meta, and you have to learn how to use a bow, whether you are using Slippery Bastard or you want to counter Slippery Bastard with the help of, let's say, Painted Black. Otherwise, Slippery Bastard will just crush you, so go learn the bow. I really think many people don't understand how powerful these combinations are at the moment. I'm not gonna read this Raspoof because first I cannot, maybe it's some sort of bad words in Spanish, but you haven't learned a lot. That's my honest opinion on your level of Spanish. No offense in that. Can we get this stream to 100 likes? Oh yeah, I mean, if you're not new on streams, you probably know that likes helps streamers and streams. So consider, please, placing a like if you're enjoying the likes. So let's go and check how much it's gonna cost me now. Cladruber. I thought that there is better prices for this horse, for Norfolk Roadster. Or maybe there is something is wrong. Maybe it's not working as it should, or maybe I'm making something bad. Okay, I don't need other horses. I wanted to see how this discount works, and it doesn't seem to work. I'm playing on a PC with controller at the moment because of the technical issues. I'm just gonna answer. What ammo type you use on repeaters? I don't use repeaters. That's my point. Repeaters are useless in the current meta. After changes to Slippery Bastard, just learn to use Carcano rifle. You're gonna crush repeaters right away. If someone is using Lancaster rapid fire glitch, just go for Slippery Bastard and he's done. So, see ya, Watermelon Rock. It takes 48 hours to process to get the discount, Dr. Giraffe said. Oh wow, I thought it's instant. Well, then I'm gonna wait. Pineapple in the house. Oh, it's a pineapple. I know you, pineapple. Just wanted to swing by and show some love. Keep up the good man work, man. Thank you, man. Actually, I've been watching Pineapple's videos for some time because my opinion was at the beginning when Pineapple had like 1,000 subscribers, or around that. I remember a video when he is talking to people and apologizing for using ads in his video. so he just got the monetization. And because other videos are for, let's say, I am very skeptical about the level of video content at the beginning of Red Dead Online beta. I'm not gonna tell you the names, but you probably know them. And Pineapple was the one who started to make better videos back in the day. Yeah, like without this 15 minutes for a, oh, here is something interesting, let me tell you, and do telling for 15 minutes, and you know him, he's the best, he has the most amount of subscribers still, I believe, but it's, and he just for 15 minutes straight away telling about some abandoned house in a forest. I mean, is this, yes, you're right, of course you got the name. Is this the type of content that you have to make about this beautiful game? That was my question. Like, really? Just making no sense videos? And then I believe now it's better. And by the way, Pineapple, I haven't seen many of your videos for a while. Where have you gone? So, no, I'm not talking about Hazard. Hazard is, yeah, he's making a little bit longer videos than it requires, but it's fine, in my opinion. I watch his videos time after time. They're good. Not about the Hazard. Plus Hazard by, whoops. At that time Hazard had like less than 10,000 subscribers, I believe. Is fool me once, I actually answered this question. Short answer is fool me once is not as good as it used to be, but you can use it in some builds, like with slow and steady, for example. It's still gonna be good. Oh, Pineapple is on a vacation. That's why I'm gonna be on a vacation in, let me tell you, in about 2.5 weeks. Yeah, have to make some sort of pre-made videos, like some tests or something, so my channel won't feel empty for this time. What resolution are you playing? Well, it's full HD. I don't know why FPS is... no, FPS is not low, it's 50. You see the number in the top left corner. 50 is fine. This game is not super optimized. We're gonna give... His music is cool. Creeps making some cool music. Let's start to resupply mission again. Something have to going on the screen while I'm trying to read the comments. Is Slippery Bastard was using in free aim showdowns on consoles? Yes, it's definitely. Daniel, I'm gonna answer this question a little. It was because many people in showdowns on consoles especially, but probably on PC as well. You know, they are not using free aiming, they are using painted black, and that's what they do. And Slippery Bastard is a great counter to painted black, so why not? It's a good choice in my opinion. Why bolas are overpriced? Many items in this game are overpriced. Plus, to be honest, bolas are pretty strong in some situations, and people not using them only because they have higher price, so it makes sense. For example, against tank builds, bolas is an option. I hope I won't get off the horse. If you are using bolas, Slippery bolas is great. Yes, that's true. And that's why they have to cost something, otherwise people will just abuse them. And yes, read saying exactly the same. What cat does a slow and steady and kick in the butt combo work? Yes, it does. I can explain you how exactly now. You see, when you are in a slow and steady and you getting some damage, you losing some amount of dead eye for this. That's how slow and steady works. And if you having kick in the butt, then kick in the butt will refund you exactly the same amount that you losing while in slow and steady. So that's why at first I thought it's not working. Whoops, I missed. Working at all. But then I rechecked it, probably because of comments under my video, and yes, it works. Just this way. Hey, PvP Cat, what is the damage reduction for the short game ability card on max lock-on range? I'm not quite sure, but I believe I've tested it some time ago, and by that time Springfield rifle was a two-body shot, right? From any distance. And with short game it was three-body shot. So I guess it's like 10% or something. Haven't tested it yet, but to be honest, short game is still not a good choice. Whoa, 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 get off me, get off me. Sorry, I'm not reading the chat at the moment. What's the best way to get good in free aiming? Practice. Practice is the best way to get good in anything. If you wanna get good in free aiming, here is my suggestion for you. Just make a turn on free aiming for in your settings, and then go for some legendary bounty mission, or even better, moonshining mission, and play with free aiming there. First, you're gonna get extra experience, because killing in a free aiming grants you extra experience. And second, you're gonna learn how to use it. That's easy. Hello, Hush Puppy. Thank you for nice streaming suggestion. Oh, I don't know how to say this word. Okay. Painted black plus full plus sharp plus iron lung is good for free aim PC. Nah, I don't like it. For free aim on PC, I suggest to use scopes. Let's say on Carcano, and when you're using a scope, you don't really need painted black. On the other hand, you need to counter this mid-close ranges, and maybe then you can use painted black. But anyways, I don't like this build for free aiming on PC. Plus, if you're using Carcano, you need to have 2 damage ability cards, not only 1 sharpshooter, just to make a one-body shot kill. So you would have to use, instead of Iron Lung, for example, you would have to use Peak Condition or Landed Spation, something like this. Oh boy, what a lightning there. Hey PvP Cat, Danny asks, what do you think are the best ability cards for double action revolvers? I'm pretty sure that you have the answer. Yes, Gunslinger's Choice. Someone, it's Brandon answered this, and of course Gunslinger's Choice is good for any dual wield weapons, but the Now I'm gonna try to say the word correctly again. Sawed-off shotguns. I'm getting good with this hard to pronounce word. The gift of focus effects tonics. I don't. I'm not quite sure. Let me guess. Gift of focus. I just forget what is gift of focus, to be honest. Let me test. Gift of focus. It's a blue one, right? No, it should be green. What is gift of focus, anyways? It's either green or blue. Pick condition. Oh, gift of focus, of course. I don't know how it could affect tonics. Green, of course, green. Yeah, it's a restoration. I was just. Shane King says, I'm at 126,000 player kills. Gift of focus is green and affects dead-eye items. I'm not quite sure whether it affects tonics. Still, first I have to give him the supplies, right? Not. Yeah, I haven't done these missions for a while now. Live for the fight and gift of focus are pretty good in PvE. I disagree about live for the fight. I still believe it's not the best choice. It might be good if you playing just like I am playing at the moment, like pretty much killing no one, just going here and there, doing some delivery missions, but not in PvE. When you have a lot of kills, even gift of focus gonna be better choice. And of course, eye for an eye is much better. So again, hello to anyone who joins the stream. We have more than 100 viewers at the moment. So it's really cool because, you know, time of the day is not the prime time, I believe, for most countries. So it's a good result. PvP Cat Eric asks, which revolvers are better, Navi or the Lima revolver? I believe that Lima revolver is a better choice for PvE because they have more bullets, and Navy is just more balanced. It's a balanced choice, but it's not extremely good in any situation. There are always better options in my opinion, but it's balanced. You can, if you wanna buy only one set of weapons, then it's probably Lima is solid choice. Plus, Navy is solid choice. Plus, I just like how Navy revolver looks. It's just super awesome. I'm gonna show you now it. Okay, maintain. See? Isn't it awesome? We're gonna make it clean. So yeah, it's like a little bit afternoon in England, early morning in, I believe it's early morning somewhere on in America's west coast. No, east coast on the east coast, of course. Hey Cat, do you like the Kettleman revolver? It's actually fine, because it's free, and second one is super cheap. It's a good choice for new players. There are better options if you have some money, but considering the cost, they are okay. And plus, it used to be a great choice to make hip fire, but they're changing it all the time. Oh, Brandon made his navies look like the ones that Clint Eastwood have in in the movies, yeah, they look super badass. Just awesome. Landon's patience or winning streak, PC free aiming. On a free aiming, you don't really need winning streak, it's my opinion. You're not gonna make 3 body shots or more. So in most situations, I would prefer Landon's patience. You see, these high speed weapons, they are better in auto aiming, because you're not only locking on your target at first, but you're also following your target, and when you can shoot like it's an SMG, like this. You see, and on a free aiming, it's kind of hard to follow your target when your target is moving. So I prefer slower weapons on a free aiming. Prime time in Australia, where I'm here. Oh, great. I've heard bad news about Australia. I'm really sorry for that. It's a bad situation. Oh, we have a daily challenge, by the way. Winning streak with bolt action worth using. My opinion, bolt action is not worth using at the moment at all. Really. Learn to play with the Carcano. I don't really play PvP, mostly play elimination series when PvPing. Well, you see, it doesn't really matter, because in PvP you still not gonna you would rather use pistols in PvP. My opinion that revolvers are better for PvE and pistols are better for PvP. And if you choose in between revolvers, then you have to, and you don't play in the PvP at all, then you would probably go with Lima revolvers. Accessorium PC asks, slower weapon like Volcanic. Exactly like Volcanic. Volcanic used to be a total, not a total, but pretty bad choice on a console. It much worse than pretty much any other one-handed weapon, but on a PC I like this weapon a lot. When I play not with this shotguns, I'm using Volcanic and just going for these shots. It's something that is not super hard to master, and I'm still in the process. I mean, to hit someone on a game like Red Dead Redemption without auto aiming, because in Call of Duty it's much easier, but it's fun process. Okay, Carl asks, yo PvP cat, just a hello while waiting for a pronghorn to appear. You need one more to complete data streak. Oh yeah, I have to find this animal. I'm gonna just go here and there. Carcano, if question, I'm not sure what the answer was to a sergeant is answering, but if the question was what's the best weapon in the game right now, what needs to be nerfed and super awesome in any way, it's Carcano. The Carcano dominates at long and medium distances. It's even usable on a closer ranges, like pistol lock on range. It's great for PvE. It's okay for hunting. I mean, especially if you're playing without auto aiming, it's super awesome. So, JDR, hello. Tons of. Oh, let's check for. Let's find this last pronghorn. Maybe he's gonna be somewhere here. They're usually around here. Carabiners, which repeaters, are decent for PvP if you can headshot good. It's not the case now, because Slippery Bastard just crushes any repeater at the moment. So I really see no point in in current meta to use a repeater. And if you gonna get closer, then you would probably better use some dual pistols than a repeater. Players that come from Battlefield to Red Dead have such an edge in a scope. Oh, here it is. Nope, auto aiming not helps. Here we go. Players that are playing in any shooter having such a advantage because they have practice in real aiming. Not only Battlefield. I even felt like I got a little better, so I need one more, I guess, to complete the mission, right? Let's check it. Yes, one more. I played Call of Duty for a while on a PC because Red Dead Redemption just refused to work on my PC for a week. And after that I felt like I became a better shooter. Crossbow would be cool. I agree 100% with Eric. Crossbow would be really cool. Yeah, and Sergeant Snacks gives pretty cool answers in the chat. I agree with them. Any advice for a new Red Dead YouTuber? Trappa TV asks. Yes, I have few advices. First, do it only if you enjoy the process, because it's not something like where you're gonna earn a lot of money, right? It's if you enjoy the process and continue. Second, don't try to catch the hype like with glitches. And third, respect your audience. Don't think that people in your audience that people who watch you are stupid and they don't understand that you wanna sell them a lot of empty talk just to make video like 12 minutes long. That's all advices I have for you. Last one is probably the most important. And of course, don't talk about subjects that in which you are not competent at all. Hello to Canada, Screech Bell, Screech. Yeah, I want a custom bow a lot. Look, customization is gonna be good, but I want to make it like really custom. I'm talking to Gabriel Castro, so you can make a bow, let's say, slower but with bigger damage or something like this. So it's not animals that I'm looking for. Okay, Black Magician asks about sensitivity. You have to make a sensitivity really low for this game. I made on my mouse sensitivity 40 centimeters. You know, when we're talking about sensitivity this way, it means that you would have to turn around 360 degrees, moving your mouse for this 40 centimeters. It's pretty low sensitivity. Maybe even lower will work fine. For some reason, otherwise it's super hard to play in this game. Can I show my aim settings? They won't tell you much because I'm playing on a mouse and a PC mostly, and it depends on DPI more than on the settings. Just make your sensitivity around 40 centimeters and then try. Yeah, with 400 I would set sensitivity in game to 0. I have like 800 or maybe even 900, and I have a little more. Yeah, with you see, with high sensitivity, you will have big troubles shooting moving targets. So uh, I prefer low sensitivity. I think you can use this platform to play other games and gain a new audience. You see, thank you for thinking that way. Thank you for thinking that I'm capable of doing something else than Red Dead Online. But the main reason why I'm making videos about Red Dead Online is because I love the game a lot, and that's the most game I play. For example, I played a Call of Duty for some time, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna play this game in like 2 months or so. So why would I start doing videos on this game if then I would probably have no passion to this game. And for Red Dead Online, I'm still passionate about. I'm still enjoying the process. That's why I like it. That's why I'm doing it. Not because of the success, because to be honest, it's not the most popular game in the world, and we all know it. But on one hand, it's easier to find an audience, and on the second, I just enjoy it. Best shotgun in your opinion for free aim on PC? For free aim, you probably have to use a painted black, and with that, just pick another shotgun. Any shotgun you like. Maybe even double barrel is not the best choice because it has only 2 bullets. Wow, that was a cool move. You could do a monthly video on what new games you're looking forward. So, well, actually, if we're talking about what I'm looking forward, it's 2 games. It's Cyberpunk, and second called New World, I believe. It's an MMO from Amazon Studios, and it looks promising. Probably because I love MMOs, and partly because it's from Amazon Studios. I have like big expectation for this new brand. Do you have Nvidia sharpening on PC? You should try it. Yeah, probably I should. I have some PC improvements programs from Razer and Nvidia Experience. I'm optimizing the graphic settings, but maybe I should. The new Diablo is on the way. Are you interested? Not really. I haven't like had too much fun with the last Diablo. Whoops. Oh, I also fell down, but it's fine. I enjoyed Diablo 2 a lot. Just like a lot. It was super awesome game. Diablo 3 is not so much. Thanks for the RDR video, they helped me when starting on PC. You're welcome. What would you say is the best ability card built for a good PC aimer? Sharpshooter. Plus sharp. Actually, I'm gonna show you because I have the good PC build for someone who can aim at the mouse and a keyboard. It's a slippery bastard, sharpshooter, peak condition, and never without one. Just buy a Carcano rifle and go with it, and you gonna crush anyone at the moment. Greetings from Germany, says the mighty Moncats. I like your videos, good stuff, молодец. Thank you. Thank you. It's pleasant to hear this. And let's take a look. Wow, we still have 133 people watching. That's a lot. Actually, my bet that Carcano will get some nerf pretty soon. Maybe damage will be decreased, so it's not gonna be a one shot with 2 ability cards, it would require 3 or 4. That's what I think they gonna change. Thanks a lot for advice, we'll try it out with Carcano and Roll and Block. Yeah, just use a short scope on Carcano, mid-long on Roll and Block, and you can use these 2 weapons at the same time. Okay, I'm looking for technical advices that people are giving me. Thank you, by the way, for this sharpening. Well, I would try. So, something I find silly is when people say they don't use ability cards. Screech Bell says, "Can anyone explain why you wouldn't use the tools available?" I have no idea. You see, my position is the same. You whether use the tools that are legally in the game, or you don't have to play PvP, for example, if you're not using abilities, because you're just gonna get crushed. What's the point? It's just... So if you decide, maybe someone will decide to play, only with defensive mode, not going for a fight ever, then it's fine. But when people go into PvP, they have to use the tools that they are allowed to. Otherwise, they will get crushed. Explosive rounds get annoying when they spam it and your character just keeps falling over. Yeah, but if they were nerfed first, explosive are not as powerful as it used to be, and if they're not gonna drop the targets on the ground, then they will be just useless. Just like fire arrows are useless at the moment, because they are not throwing opponents on the ground. Any updated opinion on Slippery Bastard? Updated from my last video on this ability card? No, I still believe it's a really good card now. It's top tier definitely, and I like the way they made it. I think it's a clever change, and if we're talking about the subject, I was glad to see what Rockstar did to the changes in the game, in PvP, in the last update. It means that finally they have some person who working for them and just thinks about what will be good in the game, and definitely plays the game itself, because previous changes were really weird to me, and I always thought, wait a second, do developers even play this game at all in PvP, because these changes makes no sense. But now I see that they're trying to do something good, balance the game a little bit, and that's optimistic. Okay, so I was trying to make a daily challenge, now I remember. So which one is 3-star? None of them, probably. Unfortunately. Let's kill Annie then. I'm not quite sure whether Strange Medicine is a must pick for tank builds. It's a good choice, but there are options. But for PvE is must have, absolutely. And actually, I don't get the change. I've been talking about this in a video, but why would they change Cold-Blooded, nerf Cold-Blooded? It was fine. Why changing something that was okay? Ding Chev says, you can tell whoever did the last lot of balance changes really knows what they are doing. Yes, I agree 100% with one exception called Blooded. I'm not sure why this card was changed this way. Maybe I don't understand something, but about the other changes, agree 100%. And it's the first time in this game when I can say something like this. Okay, it seems like they know what they're doing. It's cool because you know what, Red Dead Redemption Online is moving in the right direction if we're talking about PvE. That's my opinion. I like the changes, and they're doing it for some time now, since the summer update. Now Moonshine update. It seems like these are good changes. Hopefully they gonna be more often than once in 3 months, but still, they know what they're doing. But talking about PvP, before the last update, I had huge doubts. But now I'm fine about it. Facing 4 players with level 2 or 3 tonics with tank build showdowns is getting old and very frustrating. Of course. But on the other hand, if you're gonna face 4 players with, I don't know, roll and block rifles and some skill of shooting and focus fire, and it's gonna be frustrating for you as well. Facing 4 players when you're playing alone in any situation is frustrating. Hi Sly Recon. Здравствуйте. No, you said здравствуйте, but it's a здравствуйте. You know, like Wookie. By the way, do you know that Chewbacca is made from the word собака, which is dog in Russian? It's a true story. For some reason, George Lucas knew this Russian word, and that's why Chewbacca, it sounds so much like собака. Собака is a dog, by the way. I don't know whether I said it. May the force be with you. Yeah, Chewie is a big dog, walking on 2 feet. No relation to Cheburashka at all. Cheburashka is not a dog. It's some weird creature. So, hey cat, do you play PC? Yes, I'm actually, at the moment I'm playing on a PC. I'm just using controller because of for the purpose of getting better stream experience, so I can read chat. I run slow and steady, strange medicine, gunslinger, and peak condition for solo PvE. I don't, to be honest, I don't like slow and steady in PvE at all. I think there are many better options. Pretty much any option for PvE is better than slow and steady. PvP dog, what could have been? PvP dog, yeah, you know what? There might be another channel someone would create it, and it's gonna be opposite to mine, PvP dog, and he's gonna disagree on anything with me and make glitches and stuff like this. That would be a cool battle, I believe. I've learned not to say that to any Russian woman. Yeah, you would rather, Sly, you would rather not say something like this to any Russian woman or to any woman at all, because if this woman is Russian, she would slap you because you're saying bad words, and if she don't know Russian, she would decide that you're talking nonsense and you're out of your mind. So just try not to say this to any woman, just in case. Oh, PvP dog. Yeah, it's an alternative reality. Yeah, it's a real Sly Recon. I'm pretty sure that. By the way, Sly Recon, if you're still here, it's a good how to say it, good idea for videos you have in the last video with the Mythbusters. I also made this myself, but then I decided that it would be that might be a problem. I don't know whether it's a trademark official, Mythbusters, because there is a TV show, but idea is great, like really, just to check this stuff. Yeah, we should. I agree with you. We should do some collaboration. You don't have PC or Xbox, and I don't have PS4. That's the problem. And by the way, if you have a PC that will potentially be fine with Red Dead Online, you should buy a PC version and try it, because I believe you would enjoy it with all this free aiming session, and it's a different experience. That's why I enjoy playing on a PC a lot, and on Xbox too, but it's a different kind of experience, and it's cool. Oh, Red Dead is not on GeForce. Yeah, it's a problem. Hey Cat says, I'm trying to read the name, that's why I had the pause, but Phlegm. I'm not sure whether it's a real word in. I mean, it's if I'm reading it correctly, because it has only one E and too many as well. But anyway, I'm sorry if it's a real word. Plagman Fatal. Hi Cat, your channel is very helpful. What's your take on sniping in PvP? I'm gonna answer that. It's overpowered at the moment. Go use it or you will have some problems. For me, it's way overpowered, just as I said. Now, and needs nerfed, just as I said. Sniping spawn site seems to go move for a lot of players. True. Agree 100%. Playing free aim on console is just guys throwing dynamite and other throwables along with painted black and shotgun. Yeah, painted black shouldn't exist in free aiming, otherwise it's not a... What's the point of free aiming? I played a little bit on a PC with free aim lobbies. There are problems. It's hard to find any PvP match because lobbies are empty. But when I'm playing, anyone, like any single person, is using painted black. What's the point? Why would you go to just stick to the auto aiming session if you're still using painted black? They really should disable this ability to use painted black in a free aim lobbies. I'm pretty sure. But if you... Now you might ask me, why would you use painted black yourself then? Because if it's legal, I'm gonna use it. That's my rule. Hi Cat, love your content. Keep up the good work. Thank you, der Shengst. I believe it's a German, you have the German nickname, and I have a funny story. There is a YouTube channel. Oh, I forgot it anyway. Anyways, they're doing super cool these cartoonish videos about the science. Kugestagt. And I spent like few hours trying to remember how it's called. Kukzegut. Let me check it, because Kuskizakt, something like this. Yeah, Kursegats. Yeah, that's it. I really had big problems, and to be honest, I don't know why would someone call. Yeah, in a nutshell, that's the easy way to find this channel is to write down in a nutshell, and that's how I found it. By the way, if you're not watching this channel, I really suggest you, because it's super cool. Like, really cool. So we have a discussion here whether sniper rifles are overpowered or not, and Brandon says, I think sniping is pretty good, but very OP against medium or low level players in Saint Denis fields in a showdown. I was able to get 30 kills with no death. Slippery with slippery rocks with it, but it's not only good against, I disagree with you on that, not only good against low level players, it's good against any level players. Maybe even opposite is true. Painted black with this cheap headshot tactics is probably a little bit better against low level players, and you just gonna crush them and get many kills on any map. Aim assist is a real problem. You say it, bro. I mean really, it makes no sense why it's in the game. Before the aim assist, no one was complaining about sniper rifles. That's true. That's true. I have an idea why they added this aim assist in the first place. It's because they were releasing game on a PC, and otherwise mouse just crushes controller at all. It still has huge advantage over controller, but with aim assist the difference is not so big. But still, just make two separate lobbies, one for people with controllers and auto aiming, and second for free aiming on a mouse, and remove aim assist. I was using them. I had in Russian language I had few awesome videos. I'm considering maybe to remake one of them about sniper rifles. After the spring update I made them, or even after the February update. It was like, and I used sniper rifles since then. They're really okay. So it's a rabbit. I need to find some better animal. Free aim session on PC has been a breath of fresh air. I can say the same about free aim PvP series on a console. I enjoy them so much, despite the fact that many people are using painted black. It's still really cool. So probably because they checked their weapon statistic and found out that yeah, I would have to read it first before answer. Only 2% of the players actually use them, so they make it easier to run. Yes, that's a good point. Maybe Rockstar is making a decision based on the statistics that they have. And of course, not many people are using sniper rifles, but they are still overpowered. Maybe it's still the same, to be honest. I'm not seeing that many people, especially on Xbox, who are playing with sniper rifles, even on the maps where sniper rifles is just the kings, and it makes no sense to me. But still, statistic might be fine for sniper rifles. Like, I don't know, let's say 20% people are only using them regularly, but if they would make decision based on only these statistics, nothing good's gonna happen. So that's why I believe Rockstar actually should listen to community. But maybe they are listening to Outlaw Gary or something, and he's just saying that Varmint rifle is the best weapon because he has it in golden or whatever. What do you do for a job? I'm clicking buttons. That's the answer. The best answer I can give you. That's my job. I'm not gonna go into detail. I'll leave it in a little bit of secret. But to be honest, I have a really fascinating job and really interesting. But what I do is I click buttons and a little bit of thinking, of course. Sly Reckon says that in Rainbow Six, devs used to buff nerf weapons according to stats all the time. Same story with For Honor. I used to play For Honor, and it's also a game from Ubisoft, just like Rainbow Six, and I believe that they have same technologies with collecting data here and there, and they were collecting data from pro players, from regular players, and making assumptions which role to change, which class to change from this data. But I'm not sure whether it's possible in Red Dead Online, because there is just too few players, no MMR or something. So just let's try to think about from a developer's perspective. How can you tell whether some weapon is good, or maybe in a situation, I continue my idea, in a situation where good player will crush any showdown with any weapon. Literally, I can go in this PvP now using Varmint rifle, which is total trash, and still do good. Not because it's good or because, I don't know, I'm really good with Varmint rifle. Just because people that I'm playing against are level 7. I can kill them with anything. It may, it doesn't tells whether I'm playing good or something. So, that's the problem now, in my opinion. And I guess chat. So same space, same time. Appreciate you both. Yeah, and I have an idea. We can make a just talking stream together, Sly. How would you think about this? Just discussing stuff. If we cannot find a common playing console, then we can just make some sort of a talking video. Somehow. Yeah, I have Discord too. It's sure. Just we're gonna contact sometime, and I believe your Discord link to your Discord is on your YouTube page, right? So I will just write to you. But my name is just in Discord is not only PvP Cat, it's Red Cat Redemption, I believe. That's the name of my Russian channel, which so I will write to you and we can discuss it. It's kind of Brandon says it's kind of hard to get into ability cards when you start, then realize how people kill you with less than a second. That's absolutely true. And you know what? After each of my videos, especially in Russian, because I have a little bit different viewers on a Russian channel and English channel. On my English channel, I believe there are more experienced players, but on my Russian channel, there are different peoples with different levels, and each time I'm making a video like about any ability cards, I have like million comments like, thank you, I was wondering why I can't kill these people with a headshot, or why can't I hit them when they're in Slippery Bastard, for example, what's happening. And it's kind of hard to get into this ability card system for a new player, and it's something that maybe even slowers the game. Whoops, I'm gonna miss this shot. Oh, Hello, hello anyone who joined it. Unfortunately, I somehow relogged from my page, and I'm not sure how much viewers there are, but chat is working, so I'm fine. Most PC free aim are trash, throw slippery, and they run. Maybe. The main problem Sly has with this game is bootling. I'm not quite sure what bootling means, so I cannot. Oh, 165 viewers. That's cool. Hello to anyone. What does bootling mean? Can you please tell me, because I'm not familiar with. Oh, maybe yeah. The door, yeah, it's a big problem. It's because of peer-to-peer connection. It's a trash technology for cheap developers, I would say. I mean, really, in this game they should have dedicated servers. Same was true for Honor. The first year it was peer-to-peer connection, and game was in a awful shape. Then they decided to change it to dedicated servers, but it was kinda too late, and that's why this game is still not in a position it deserves. Because I really believe that For Honor is a cool game. It's unique, it's interesting, it's well done. But with this policy of saving money on a dedicated server, they just ruined a lot of its potential. Yes, RDR is peer-to-peer, unfortunately. Plus, VPN has some problems. It's about ping. You will have, at least I have, a lower ping with VPN. Yes, in Season 5 it was like 1 year or something. And it became dedicated servers. They should have made the servers from the start. I'm pretty sure it would have been much, much better than it's now. But you know that GTA is also on peer-to-peer connection, as far as I've been told. And they're changing nothing. So, unfortunately, Red Dead Redemption Online will probably also be on peer-to-peer connection. Maybe, just maybe, they will look to the stats, look to who the audience is in this game, and they will decide that having all these cheaters spawning cougars and bears from the sky is bad for business, and then they gonna change it to dedicated servers. But it's a really optimistic view on the future of this game, unfortunately. Yeah, they are using the same technology just because they can, and just because they still getting the money. It's not a good approach in my opinion, but that's how capitalism works. And if it was a video, I would make this video a little piece of red heat with Arnold Schwarzenegger when he says capitalism. It's awesome. Movie is awesome. It's 100% Klukva. I like it so much. Oops, I'm selling stuff. Oh, I have... Momo asks about the hacks and cheats, and I saw a lot of them. I saw teleporting people many times. Not luck switchers, just teleporting. I saw people spawning. I actually made a video about person who was spawning cougars, and he was unkillable, and he had unlimited ammo. And klukva, yes, it's a cranberry, but there is a story because there is a berry in Russia, not only in Russia, it's called kalina, and there is no word for kalina in English. That's why they made a word like cranberry, but I don't remember how to translate it. Anyway, there is no such type of cranberries how they describe kalina, and that's why since then each time when something about Russia is shown in this I don't know how to say it, unrealistic and over stereotypic way, it's called klukva. And here. Did you tell much more jokes when I started watching a video? Now I'm watching for a good one. Wait, yeah, probably. I'm not sure whether I had too many jokes at the beginning or now, because you know it's kinda, for me it's kinda hard to read the chat and even answer properly, not even to make jokes. And each time that I'm making a joke, I have to be sure that this joke makes sense. Because of my English level, I'm not always sure about this. Do you like GTA 5? I've never played in GTA 5, like ever, unfortunately. I at the time that this game was released, I had no time to play games, except some shooters. I'm not really remember what I've been playing back then, and I missed this game completely. I played GTA 3 and GTA 2. GTA 2 was kind of weird piece of a game, but I enjoyed it a lot. New video about ability cards soon. Next video is gonna be about Carcano rifle. It's gonna be tomorrow, so it's a spoiler slash advertisement. And about ability cards, I'm not quite sure what can I do. I mean, I've tested all them. I have one idea. It's not gonna be about the ability card, but in particular, but about the game balance. If you are interested in something, have I made it already about Carcano rifle? Yes, it's already made. I just have to make a thumbnail, a description, stuff like this. Oh, it's too late, unfortunately. I would gladly discuss with you, but I already made it and it's uploaded. But I have to make a thumbnails, stuff like this. You see, the problem, I have, for some reason, I have extremely bad upload time for YouTube and English YouTube channel. I don't know why. On Russian language YouTube channel, I'm uploading like really fast, but on English it takes like few hours to upload like 10 minutes video. It makes no sense to me. Oops, I missed it. Oh, hi Doc. Yeah, English stream. Are you using Chrome? Yes, I'm using Chrome, and for some reason I have extremely bad uploading time with Russian is fine. I don't know why. It makes no sense to me. Well, Chrome should work better for these purposes than Safari, but sorry, Brandon, what you've been asking for, because I have because I don't see the question itself. A link on what? I'm playing on the PC with a controller now. I mostly do it. A video. Oh, video's gonna be, yes, tomorrow, because I have to finish the process is not connected to the making video itself, but on placing it on YouTube. Oh no, I haven't watched Bald and Bankrupt. Actually, it's kind of funny when, you know, people are saying to me, like, you look like a crazy Russian hacker. And I had no idea about this dude, like, ever. And he has 10 million subscribers. I mean, like, what? I never heard even about him. Or about FPS Russia. And another case when it's a dude who was, like, extremely popular. And I never heard about him. Besides the fact that I'm watching YouTube like for 10 years now. And I'm watching it in English. Most of my suggestions are actually English channels. That's how I am maintaining my level of English. No, I'm not. I'm living in Ukraine, in Kiev. So, Arota Flora says that not visiting parts of Ukraine. So, surprised how many players are using Navy revolvers. Because they look cool. They look cool. They are awesome. I think how other people hunt. This seems to be so tedious. Well, I enjoyed hunting process for some reason. John Sky was born in Italy, but Shadow War. No. Do you think one could survive on YouTube alone in Ukraine? One could survive on Ukraine. I didn't get the question, sorry. So you can't tell us about Shadow War. No, it's not like my job is something that I cannot tell about. I'm not saying about because it would make more questions and it answer itself. That's why I'm not mentioning my work anywhere on English channel or in Russian channel language or in stream anywhere. Yeah, FPS Russia is an interesting story. I actually saw a video about him after I googled, and it's an interesting something. Yeah, he's not Russian, which is obviously for me. Once I opened his first video, not first his video, but first I ever saw, I was pretty sure that this accent is fake, because it's not so hard to tell. But he has an interesting story behind him. If you don't know about all these conspiracies and stuff, just go Google the fate of FPS Russia. It's like good detective. Hopefully you'll mention in your next video the cases you would choose the long scope. To be honest, long scope is the best in free roam shootings. In free roams is battles against griefers, against confident griefers, but it's not too many on PC griefers, and confident griefers are even smaller amount of PC population, so I haven't had it for some time. Hello, Jesus Christ. Whatever. It sounds weird, but I'm glad to see you, Jesus, on my stream. I never use long scope. What happened to improved arrows? I don't know what improved arrows are. I really have no idea. I've been seeing this for some time, but there is no improved arrow, just regular arrow. Yeah, short scope for Carcano, long scope for roll and block is Yeah, improved arrows are in a story mode, but in online there was never. Tracking arrows, I'm not really sure whether they are too good. Yes, they're gonna help you a little bit with, oops. With hunting for bounty missions, but, I mean, really. You have to spend a lot of money on them to craft them, to get just a little help. You will be fine even without it. Makes no sense. Do you think they will add jobs like lawman and outlaw? I'm sure that they will. Lawman, maybe not lawman because there is a bounty hunter, but outlaw for sure. Pretty sure it's gonna happen. What's wrong with this mission? I failed it. Okay, I have to get supplies because I have a lot of hunting. On a PC, by the way, let's discuss this. I have many cases when people are saying in the comments that they see cheaters on PC4 and a few on Xbox, but I'm not sure about Xbox. Maybe it was like some bug or something. But on a PC4, there are many cases of people using cheats, like literal cheats, not like Switch or something, or godlike mode with tonics. So, what's your opinion, guys, about this? Is this are true stories? Because there are lots of them, and many people are just having doubts in the comments that it's something that's actually happening. Because consoles seem to be protected, at least a bit, from cheats. But it's certain. It seems like they are banning Elapan. I said Elapan makes no. What makes no sense? None in English, none in Russian. A lot. They seems to ban a lot of people in the game, but I'm not quite sure whether all of these people are actual cheaters. I guess that many of people that got banned are just victims of cheaters. So just let's say they were in a bad place in a bad time and couldn't resist the opportunity to sell another cougar. Perfect. Yes, I play on Xbox, PC, Euro. On PC, yeah, hackers are more common, but the problem is if they are on a console, then it's a huge problem. Because you know what? To be honest, anyone who's playing on a PC, before he starts playing, he knows yes, there will be cheaters in any game. There is no games without cheaters. In some like in Overwatch, cheaters are extremely rare because cheats are extremely expensive, but they still will happen on a pro level. Hi to Mexico, by the way. Yeah, anti-cheat is not so good for this game, unfortunately, but let's hope for the best. But as far as I know, in GTA Online there are really bad situation with cheaters, with this, cheaters who like making you money if you pay to them. Where is my pirate hat? It's not a pirate hat. Second. Oh, Pitman hat is a pirate hat. Now I'm a pirate. While I'm reading chat, I'm just looking for this. Yeah, to be honest, I agree with Victor. Well, I see no reason to cheat in a game To be honest, not in any game, but in this game where is no competitive PvP. It's just a game to log in and relax, right? Why would you cheat here? Yeah, a lot of people think that tank builds with tonics are hacks. That's for sure. And I had this in my comments many times after I revealed this builds. People were saying, "Oh, I was sure it's a cheater." No, it's not. Unfortunately, it's the way that game works now. Cheating seems to be getting worse. I've been many hackers today. I have in the entire past 3 months. It's opposite for me. I haven't seen cheaters for a while. Hi to Indonesia, Malik. Malik Yusuf, which is interesting. Malik Yusuf is name and surname that is kind of easy to read for a Russian speaker. Unlike many other nicknames and names in chat that I have like big problems reading. Make RDR great again. I actually made a video with same title. I've decided to make games a little bit more interesting for me and played without in a showdown series played without mini map, and I made a challenge that only Demon from Texas accepted, despite the fact I wasn't actually challenging him, but it was a cool move. I was challenging G Stone, I believe Hazard and someone else. No one accepted. I was pretty sure that G Stone would accept it because... Whoops, what happened? Oh, I guess no. But for some reason he refused to play in a PvP without minimap. I use sniper build with bow. I'm killing griffers with one shot kill. Yeah, it's a good option against griffers, against anyone, to be honest. PvP Cat, you rock. Great to run across your stream. Look forward to next video. Thank you. Next video gonna be tomorrow. It's already done, but just have some finishing stuff. Your videos are best on YouTube for RDR builds. Thank you again. By the way, I hope that in the next big update there will be some new ability cards. Because I won a card for a bow, finally. Where is my bow card? Yeah, well, that challenge was kind of fun. Actually, I would like to see it, like, of course, maybe a person like Hazard to accepting it, because you know, he's playing a lot, he's streaming, and as I can tell, he's playing in the game, but I'm not quite sure how he performs in PvP matches, and I believe he should do good. So maybe he made this in some of his streams, I'm not sure. What I'm trying to say, it shouldn't be the problem for him to make this challenge. It's not super hard to play without minimap. It's a little bit unusual, but since there is no any ranking system in this game, you still gonna win probably, right? Hey Cat, are there any revolvers that work well for single wielding? Nothing in offhand. I'm not quite sure why would someone use single wielding revolvers. Maybe I don't understand something, but I really think that single-handed weapons is not something that that this game is built for, let's say like this. But there is a cool idea. How about ability card that would increase your damage and fire rate and accuracy, maybe something like this, really hard, but only if you're using one-hand weapon, not dual wield, but one hand. It could be a good card, an interesting idea. We have bandolier. Now all we need is a quiver for the collector trader role. Yeah, it's a good idea actually. I saw Hazard today do PvP painted black with bolt rifle. He got 44 kills, 0 deaths. Seems no one on other team used slippery. Well, yeah, if that's the problem with PvP in this game. Even if you... the problem is you can win playing however you want. Because there is no matchmaking, you're playing against people who have level 7, you're playing against people who standing on the base and in AFK, and nobody cares about this. You just... Or people are using builds from a video of, I don't know, some YouTuber plays a name who's not playing in PvP at all, but making builds, for example. So... yeah, it's a great idea, Jarek Storm, for one-arm bandit. It's a great name for this ability card. Just awesome. I wish they would do this, because it would add more depth in this game. But we're gonna see it later. Yeah, we don't gamble. We, good Christians, which is, I'm not a Christian and I gamble. It's my personal, but I decided to put this quote like I am. Fight Club is needed. Fight Club is needed, of course. But with Fight Club, situation is different. You can make it on your own. Just go get some... just go to some big Discord server and find people. I'm pretty sure there will be many people who would like to play in a Fight Club. Because in my Discord server in Russian, there are tons of people who would like to make it, who would organize the tournament. And oh yeah, Jesus Christ in chat, right? I forgot about it. I'm sorry, pardon me. We all have to be careful now, because, you know, when Jesus is watching you, literally, you have to take care. Is the Handman ability worth the upgrade time using? I haven't tested this, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure that on level 1, Hangman doesn't kill fast enough, so your target will be able, will have this ability to release. So if you're asking whether it's worth leveling to level 3, I guess yes. Whether it's worth using at all, I'm not quite sure. Even with Slippery Bastard, it's not the best choice. Like, not the best choice. But it's a fun playing style, so if you're looking for some fun, or maybe you're looking to, I don't know, to piss some griefer off, then you can actually use this ability card. But otherwise, not sure. Knife doesn't counters hangman because you have to use reinforced lasso. When you have reinforced lasso, knife doesn't saves you. Oh, and we have from John the same John Talbot the same answer. So to be honest, nothing can protect you from reinforced lasso at the moment, but your reaction time. You can jump away and protect yourself. That's the only way. Yep, and now phrase craze says what I said. Yeah, it's not super hard to dodge. That's the problem. So if you're playing against some confident player, you will just die with your lasso. You're not gonna be able to. Without fatiguing them. Well, there may be some ways, like to run and get him on the ground. Hello, Legit Mike. Yo, car. Only PvP car. Car is another word that I'm definitely pronouncing not in the right way, because it's probably something like car, and I'm saying car. You can lasso and throw toxic moonshine. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Machina? Yeah, it's a machina, da. Machina. Car is machina. But it's kind of weird because machina it's more like an engine device, but we also call cars machinami. Hey, where is my deer? Sometimes I have this bug. I have a deer. Car in Lush. No, Hassam. Lada is not a car. Is a joke. Okay, you see the bug. I have a deer in my hands, and I cannot sell it. Not sell it, but donate it to creeps. Maybe this deer was cursed. Let's check it out. Let's check the quest with a cursed deer. I'm gonna try to sell it in Valentine's. Oh dear, yeah, that's good. And you know what's funny? Imagine this situation on any console, on PC4 or on Xbox, where there are not too many animals and you're going around looking for at least any animal 3-star for like 15 minutes, then you hunt him and you're like super happy, and you go to your camp and you know what is broken? Hello to Berlin. Is necessity breeds a good card? You know, there is a problem. When I'm streaming more than like 1.5 hour, I'm starting to become stupid, and I have to use some time to even remember what is necessity breeds. Now I remember it's not a good choice. Not really good. You can use it in some situations, but there are better options. Let's put it that way. Arthur says that my videos are good and funny. Thank you. It's stupid that they have translated every single card name. They have translated, but the funny stuff, you know, there is they have no good translators in Rockstar. For example, even if I'm gonna play game in Russian, the names of the cards that are on the picture will still be in English, like painted black, never without one. Only description will be in Russian. And they have, when they post in any news on a Rockstar page, they are not translating the articles, because articles are pictures, and they don't have a person who know how to use paint and know how to translate from English to Russian at the same time. So that's the problem that Rockstar have. So if you know how to translate from English to Russian and you know how to use paint, just send your resume to Rockstar Gaming and you probably get a job. You're not gonna pay it though, but you will work for a big corporation. Can you teach us some Russian words? Only bad ones, only that's all words I know. I can tell you, wait a second. You of course know the balalaika, but there is a word brukva. It's sort of I don't know what actually it is. It's like a potato, but not a potato, not even close. But some food that like poorest people were eating. It's brukva. It's not something that I ever saw, to be honest, in real life. I just only know the word. Oh, what a Jazza 007 spy. It means it's a bad word. It's extremely bad word, one of the worst, but it means something good. As the way you wrote it, it means something really, really good. But it's a bad word. It's made of vagina, actually. Babushka is the best Russian word. Yeah, it's cool word. Any word with sha, like shishka. Okay, where is butcher? What the hell? What's going on? It's a problem with cursed deer. No one wants it. There is no butcher, you see? What's going on? Okay, I'm gonna be the butcher now. Oh, I see. There is a griefer who kills any NPCs. That's why butcher is killed. Okay, let's go to another butcher. Deer is cursed, I'm telling you. Burn it. Yeah, actually, it's a good idea. Let me check it. We have to burn this deer because it's obviously cursed. Let's do it. It's a high noon, not a high noon, but a full moon now. So let's make it. And after I'm gonna burn him. And Jesus, I hope you see this. That we are fighting the evil in this game. You see, so it's fine now. Our world is safe. We are good now. So now I can focus on a chat and answer question. Went up against that guy using focus fire. Iron Lung fooled me once. And he one-shots me when I have level 2 tonics and full hair. That's impossible. Unless he was hitting you in the head. Like, impossible. Or he was using explosive armor. Because this build is not enough damage to even make 2 body shot kills against level 2 tonic. Yeah, it's explosive armor, probably. It's really something is wrong if he was killing you with express rounds, not an explosive. They update catalog every Tuesday. Not every Tuesday and not always on Tuesday, but most of the time, yes. Elite 1 asks if the tank build still viable. Still viable, you can still use it. It's not overpowered anymore, but it's a reasonable choice for any sort of PvP. Okay, guys, anyway, I have to go to the kindergarten and take my kid home. That's why I will have to start the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. We had some good conversation, I believe. I hope. And thank you to all who came to this stream and was there asking questions and communicating. So see ya, guys. See ya later. До свидания. I would say this in Russian. До свидания. Without English, fake English accent, it would sound like до свидания.